So I probably look a little bit crazy because my eyebrows are done and that's the only thing that's done. But first thing we're gonna do is prep our eyelid with some kind of primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So once that's in place, we're just gonna set it with any powder. I'm gonna use my RCMA translucent powder to set it. Once our base is set, we can go in with our first color, Free Spirit from the Tartelette palette, and I'm gonna use that for the color underneath my brow bone. Next, you're gonna go in with any fluffy brush. I'm using the e.l.f. blending brush, and you're going to work in your transition color. The transition color that I'm using is a little bit warmer. I'm using Wanderer from the same palette. Just gonna go in with a little bit, and you're gonna place this slightly above the crease. So you don't really want to get it on the crease. We're gonna use a darker color there. You want to go a little bit higher up, but don't blend it too far up into the brow bone. Once you're satisfied with the blending of that color, we're going to go in with the next one. Using another fluffy brush, this time I'm going in with the MAC 217, which is known to be a blending brush. We're going to use from the same palette the color Power Player. It's this one right here. And it's a little bit darker and a little bit cooler toned. We're going to grab a little, and it's going to go in the actual crease. So it'll be lower than where we placed that transition color. So next we're going to go in with the blue color. I'm using this eyeshadow by Ulta. It's called After Hours. So just with any flat eyeshadow brush like this one, I'm going to pick up a small amount like this. And then we're going to spray it with any setting spray you have. I'm using this one here, the Rose Water Spray. We're just going to spray our brush and then tap off any excess. And then we're going to place this right on the lid. You don't want to scoot it up too high because we're going to be blending it upward. So you want to focus it mostly on the lid, not above the lid. So once the shadow is in place, you're going to go in with a blending brush. I'm going to use the other side of the MAC 217 brush that we used for Power Player, the darker one that's right above the blue. With the color that's already on the lid, we're going to blend that out so that it blends into the top color. We can go ahead and start applying our foundation. So first I'm going to spritz some of the rose water spray to prep my skin for foundation. And then I'm going to apply my foundation primer. I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. It looks like this. So now I'm going to go in with a color corrector. I'm using Pixie by Petra. I'm just going to place this wherever I have some darkness, which is under my eyes and around my mouth. Then we're going to go in with foundation. I use the Estée Lauder Doublewear in the color Rattan. Next is concealer. I use the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. Now we're going to go ahead and set it all in place using the RCMA setting powder. Okay, next I will go in with a fluffy brush of any kind. I'm going to use this one because it's the clean one I have next to me, and we're just going to dust away all of that powder. Then to add a little more color to the face, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my powder brush and my face powder. I use the Maybelline Fit Me in Natural Beige. Next up, we're going to go ahead and bronze our face a little bit. Today I'll be using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep. Then we're going to go ahead and contour our nose just a little bit using the same bronzer. So before we set the foundation, we're going to apply our mascara, eyeliner, and lashes. So I'll go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. So this is it with eyeliner and eyelashes and mascara. The last thing I would suggest is to either smudge out underneath your eye or use mascara to kind of balance out the top and bottom. I cannot smudge out the eyeshadow underneath my eyes because I have fine lines that it gets into every single time. So I will add a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. So then we can go ahead and put on lipstick. I'm going to keep my lips nude because I feel like the blue is already intense. I don't need to do anything else with my lips. I'm thinking about going with Stark Naked by Urban Decay. It looks like this. It is this color here. And then right on top of that, I'm going to put on Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Naked. And then to finish this look off, we're going to go ahead and set our foundation, or set everything really, with a setting spray. So once that has dried, we're going to go ahead and apply our highlighter. Go in with Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. And using a small precision brush like this one here, we're going to go ahead and apply some of that same highlight in our inner corner of our eye. And there you have it, guys. This is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please come back and see me next time. We should have a good time. Hey guys, so I went ahead and smudged a little bit of that blue eyeshadow underneath my eyes, like where my bottom lashes are. I only did a little bit because my eyes do not work that way where they can handle that kind of like smoky effect underneath the eye. But if you chose to just do it light the way I did, there's an option, and this is what it would look like.